perfectly. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Fun reminder now that it's bumping in chat. We have a... I'm gonna actually do the river plot. Sorry, I just thought about that. Yeah. We have a YouTube channel for the Harvest Moon speedrunning community now that we just started. It is now hosting every single run from the marathon. So in case you missed it and you would like to go back and see some runs, they're all split up into VODs now. And I highly encourage you to go drop a follow. Same name as the Twitch channel, Harvest Moon Speedruns. And you can check out all the runs from the marathon. And if you see any from this one runner named Lanaruse, just write a nice little comment underneath and be like, wow, this runner is so fun. Because that'll help the algorithm. I don't know. It's just a rumor I heard. Yeah, I mean, sub on YouTube. It's subscribe on YouTube. I'm sorry. You know, I actually should not have done this, but it's fine. Ring the bell. Yeah, I should not have picked this plot, but I'll make it work. There's a very specific reason that I should not have done this. Should you like? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm new to this. Like and subscribe and ring the bell. And then read the comments, write a nice comment, and then go into the description, see the runner's name, go, wow. Drop a follow, if you have not already, on that cool runner. And then ring that bell. And then subscribe for the rest of your life. Kidding. I'm so good at the hustle. But yes, long story short, the VODs are up on the YouTube channel. So if you would like to go drop a follow over there, definitely do it. It's going to be a great channel that we're going to be using a lot in the future. And also, if you have not followed the Marathon channel on Twitch yet either, that's also Harvest Moon Speedruns. And it's gonna have a lot more content coming out. We're gonna be really trying to get some solid events going on that channel this year, so like, comment, and subscribe. That's fine. Yeah. And just write something obscure like, I don't know. Wow, trees. When will Twitch send you all the crowns you got from people giving Prime? I want a crown. I have, can I reach this while I'm mashing? Indeed. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it'll work on my normal hair here, because I usually wear it over a wig. But this is my Harvest Goddess diadem. Freaking majestic as frick. It is also really painful to wear on normal hair, because normally it sits in the wig, and right now it's digging into the sides of my head. But yeah. Freaking majestic as frick. Do you win the internet? Yeah. I believe you are Ralph. And you wrecked the internet, right? Or is it Wreck-It Ralph breaks the internet? Wreck-It Ralph does something to the internet. And I don't remember what it is. Alright. Wait, that's the wrong side. Heathen. Again, one-handed is not fun. There. Much better. Alright, enjoy your sleep percent speedrun, Govs. Good luck. You got this. I believe in you. Wreck-It Ralph spends 4 hours on tech support trying to get them to reset his DSL line. Good. Yeah, I got you. I totally got what you were trying to say there, right? No, not bad, not bad. Okay. Yeah, go to bed. It's late in British hours. It's early in British hours, actually. Go follow Gubbs, he's British. You guys both need to go to bed. Alright, we'll get through this and then we will sleep until the 4th. Again, just because we need to get into the junk shop. So we will do that. I'll also need another green herb. So we'll look for it. Oh, I forgot to split. That was late. It's fine. You're everywhere. So on the plus side, I don't have to cut down a tree. On the not so plus side, I need to move my well. The other positive is I'm much closer to Spring Farm and getting the green herb and stuff, so that might actually make it better for my time, but moving the well is it's gonna be a thing. But we'll see, it might even out. Okay. Well, oh well. Okay, go to bed. As you'll see, the house is also different, exterior and interior. All of the houses have slightly different designs. This is the red house, I believe, and then the ocean is the wooden house, the log house. Not really a log house, it's wood. And then I'm assuming maybe town is like blue or something. I don't remember. I honestly rarely do the town. Well, well, well. Logs are also wood. Logs are wood. Believe it or not. There's logs and then there's trying to think. We've got logs, we've got stumps, we've got it's a party. The floor, I don't need this. I'll put away this actually. Is Lana wood? Yes. Actually, sorry, I'm actually gonna run back in real quick. I need a tool. Oh, don't worry, caveman. This is actually a very wholesome chat. Is Lana Norwegian? Yes. Okay. So I am gonna have to go through this cutscene here. Which is fine, but I do need to buy an egg. As foretold by the Beatles. Did they have a song called I Need an Egg? Because that's me right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna buy one egg. You hate it when that happens? I do. I need one. One good egg. I'm good Norwegian wood. Sure. Okay, so now I'm gonna go grab a green herb from up there somewhere. So I did go back for my axe. Normally I wouldn't care too much, but in this instance I do need a method to pass out, so having my axe is actually gonna be pretty beneficial. Look at that amazing spawn. What the frick? Okay, so now I am going to doopy-doop. Good egg. It is Good Egg Galaxy, yes. Good Egg Galaxy. Now I'm gonna be hecka early. Okay. I'm wondering, is it worth? It's worth. I'm gonna get this out of the way too. You're totally not addicted to Stardew. Excellent. Modded, unmodded. I haven't played it yet and I've been putting it off for a really long time because I do not want to find out that I am addicted to it. I do want to give it a fair shot at some point, but... Ah, Switch, gotcha. So I don't think you can mod on the Switch, right? It's only on the computer version. Am I? I've never touched it, Pixel. But I have a feeling I would really like it, but I also need to try it at a time where I actually have the time to give to it, because I really do want to love it and give time to it, but that can be a bit complicated. So I am gonna relocate my watering hole. Oh, I can't yet. That's okay. At least I got through the cutscene. That is what I had to wait for. So I need 500, so thank goodness it wasn't too much there. So I got the cutscene out of the way at least, but now I still have to wait. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start getting my stamina down just a little bit. 40 hours to do the first year. Oh my gosh. Speedrun Stardew. I don't know if I could really give it the time that it deserves, you know? So the axe was not the best tool to use because it's a bit slower and it's fine. I'll just get my stamina down a little bit so I can pass out in the junk shop relatively quickly. And one more should be fine. And then I'll do the rest just in case the dupe does not go well. I only have space for 2 dupes though. So I'm gonna buy extra to have for when I have to dupe the herbal tea and stuff, but yeah, I'll make sure to give Anne an egg today too because I'm going to be duped. I can actually, you know what I could do? I can actually finish Anne today and then I don't have to wait again for another wait. I don't have to do that. I can actually give her all the eggs today before I buy the rucksack and the pot. And then I just have to get Kurt up to the proper affection and we'll be good. Why does he scream egg every time he uses the X? He loves eggs. It's his favorite. Okay. So I am gonna grab just some turnip seeds here. I'm probably gonna grab, let's do 5. I'm gonna grab 5. Okay, that's good. That's okay. That's why I've got extras. Yeah, this is how you get eggs. Or this is how you get the girls, yeah. There we go. So now we have unlimited money, which is amaze. And now, since it's past 9 o'clock, we can also go to Anne's. And I'm actually gonna do all my gifting today. Because then I don't have to worry about coming back another day. I will not buy the pot or anything yet. I'll talk to Anne and do all the gifting first. Which means I will probably have to sit through all her cutscenes. You're real confused by the game still? Okay, man, legit, if you have any questions, let me know. If you do not know what the story is, or just like anything, I can give a little explanation as we go. I've got a lot of time to talk in this next little bit. The main reason why you're so confused is because I'm showing you very little of the game in marriage runs. Legit, I am... Oh my gosh, Perry, thanks for this sub. Thank Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So yeah, this is like the least story heavy. Honestly, a little bit more story than Bob Thong, but not much more. No, not at all. So. All right. So yeah, once this little cutscene is done, I'm just gonna go straight to gifting, because I don't want to worry about. I don't want to worry about having to come back another day since there's that wait until 9 a.m. That's why Anne is so slow in my previous split, is because normally we were just gifting once a day, which meant that we had to wait outside. All day. Or just like until 9. So I am gifting her a liked gift. Normally we would gift a love gift. Anne is also a bit slow putting away, but that's okay. So now we're gonna do this for the next 20 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm feeling, Jake. The thing is, in theory, it's actually not. The thing is, okay, no matter what, these splits are gonna be beat by a lot. By almost like 45 minutes, I would say. That's cool. So what we're doing here is that when you gift a gift to a bachelor or a bachelorette, or just anybody, when they accept a gift for the first time in a day, if it's a loved gift, they gain 20 affection. If it's a liked gift, they gain 15. So she gained 15 the first gift we gave her. But now what's happening is every time the character puts away an item, I think it's, what is it? Is it 20 including the put away? Regardless, putting it away is 5 points per put away for a loved item, and only 4, it's very close though, 4 points for a liked gift. So we're still getting affection, even though she's being nice about it, but she does not want any more gifts from us, like at all. So that's what we're doing here, is gaining affection. And the reason this is so much faster, especially for Anne, is that Anne, typically, we were only gifting her 1 gift a day, and her store only opens at 9 a.m. every day. So we were having to wait outside until 9 a.m. in order to give her a gift. So naturally, that's why this specific category is 1 hour 46 minutes. Now with this dupe where we can spam affection, it's gonna be a bit slower because we're giving a liked gift instead of a loved gift, but we don't have to wait. I don't know if it'll be quite below 1 hour. Ideally, yes, I want it to be. With being a liked item, I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to see. But so the reason that I'm going with a liked item, welcome back Vixen, is that her loved item is a rare ore. And a rare ore can only be found below floor 10 in the mine, which means that we have to navigate down to floor 10 or lower. We have to find a rare ore, and we also have to manage our stamina, and it's not gonna be sub 30, I'll promise. So rare ore could theoretically be faster, but it's also extremely inconsistent, and sometimes when you are looking for new strats and making a run faster, sometimes I think the good tagline is fastest isn't always faster in the long run. So fastest doesn't always mean best, I guess, is a good way to say it. So in a perfect run, yes, you would want to get down to floor 10 immediately, just get a rare ore in like the first hit and leave. But there's also a few other variables in a normal run, like stamina management. Considering you don't have a ton of money, you don't want to get the poor note, which is under 100 Gs, so you don't want to buy too many eggs and stuff to manage your stamina. You could fill with honey, but that is also a trip way into the mountains that you don't really have a lot of pocket space for. So that would mean even more inventory management, which we don't want to worry about. And then it would also mean avoiding things like the destruction note, which you get for destroying 20 rocks. So you would need to fall down to the perfect floor, and you would need to hit less than 20 rocks in order to do it relatively efficiently. And then even with that, like, so I think in theory, with perfect RNG, the rare ore would be faster. But considering that we're also doing a category that is not the fastest for marriage in general, it would be cool to go for, but it's not really imperative to grind this one. Because it's not going to be the main speed for marriage percent. If it was Joe, if Joe was the difference between a liked item and a loved item, and he was just like, it would make him way faster, potentially, I'd maybe grind that. But considering that Anne is not going to be one of the fastest characters regardless, I'm fine doing this. And Wonderful Life lets you give multiple gifts a day, and they have to be in different categories. So kind of like, would it be like one flower, one animal product, like something like that? Or what do you mean different categories? Yes, Pixel. Joe is the fastest. When I first started running, I believe the fastest were Ellen and Blue were kind of what we considered to be the fastest ones. I think Blue might have held the record actually when I started. I forget. I think it was Blue. And then slowly we were finding more and more ways to be fast. And then we settled on probably Joe and Kurt being the two fastest in general. Yeah. Oh, there's also categories in the game, so it's easy to know what, yeah. Blue from Pokemon, yeah. Nah, he's the farmer that, he wears like a baseball cap. Oh, no, you seriously do not have to apologize at all. We literally say, if you're even able to tune in for just 1 minute, doesn't matter. Lurking is acceptable. Anything's acceptable. We're chill. All you've missed is, okay, you're back for the most riveting part of this run. So this is a really fun way to break the game. It's not, it's not the most exciting. So what we figured out, what is this? Demo, I legit couldn't find my splits because I could not find the word Anne. And then I realized I had it stored under demo waifu. It is cute. Yeah, we have like, honestly, I have some of the most lovely people. Pretty excellent. Yes, exactly. Pretty excellent. You have almost the exact same shirt as who, Mike? As me? Or like as Anne. As I'm wearing? Okay, I can't tell you where I got it because this was my grandfather's. I got this from my grandpa because at one point my grandma had been getting rid of his shirts because as he got older, the flannel was way too hot for him. But this used to be his old shirt and I love to wear it because one, it's comfy, and two, he was a farmer, so we're farming in a farmer's legit shirt. This thing could be like 60 or 70 years old at least, probably. I don't know. I don't know how long ago he got this, but he probably had it for a long time. And then my brother got one as well, but it has like red and stuff in it too, a little bit. You got it for Christmas a couple years ago. That's totally okay. That's totally okay. I love this. Like, it's the thickest flannel and it's so cozy. It's like quite big on me too. Like, it's got a lot of extra room in it. So I'm just so cozy all the time. I think we're all doing good here. Yeah, I've had a good day. It's been busy, but good. Busy, but good. What did I think? Oh yeah, we can talk about the direct today. We can. I put an embargo on discussing the direct from yesterday, and the weather's good. It's all right. It's snowy. So much snow. But for the direct, okay, so the biggest excitement for me, I screamed, because I've been wanting Skyward Sword with buttons forever. Hi, Availing. Fall Guys on Switch is exciting, but also I think you have to pay for it, and I already have it on Steam. And I don't think I'll pay for it again. Yeah. But Skyward Sword with buttons, I'm gonna pre-order it immediately. Mars because poggers! Splatoon 3, nice. I was interested. It looks cool. I've never played any Splatoon though. Austin! I know, I'm interested to see how the controls go with like moving the other analog stick. You're pretty disappointed by Splatoon 3? I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see what it's like. I honestly have not played any of the Splatoons except like once with Marcus, so yeah. Splatoon is good. It's one of those games you don't need to play a ton of, just have fun. Nice, nice. Oh, what am I doing? That's true, Jake. You should send your Joy-Con in. They do free maintenance, I think. I am very, very excited. You're posting a tweet in memes? Okay, let me see. I'm in the middle of just gifting right now, so I can check it out at this exact moment. I freaking cried at the one Temu posted in memes today. Like, I actually was so... Oh, it's so sad. Okay, hit me right in the feels. I'm in the memes channel, so I'm so ready to see it. And then remind me before we pass, I need to do the... Okay, I'm opening the tweet. I just ate an egg. Rip me. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. I like that. Thanks for posting that, Unraveled. That's cool. Yeah, she's one of the nicer ones about it, Mike. Hey, Frostlass, how you doing? Happy Thursday. Generally, like, you get, like, you'll have characters that say, like, no more, please. No more gifts. I'm good. Like, very direct. And then we just still keep shoving it in their face, which is great. Nice, nice. I'm glad you've liked Chrono Trigger. Once again, I will overstate that Chrono Trigger is one of my favorite games in the history of ever. You can't believe they brought Mii's back? I know. Where did Miitopia come from? Why Miitopia? I thought Miitopia died on, like, the Wii. But I guess not. Oh, right, Mii's were on the 3DS. Oh, right, because they had, like, what was it? Tomodachi Life? It just reminds me of Tamagotchi. I don't know. There was, like, another one that had a lot of Mii's in it, right? Oh, that means friend? Oh, thank you, Austin. I did not know that. For the Switch Vixen, I don't know if they will, only because, like, Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D came out on 3DS not that long ago. Like, I'm pretty sure that Ocarina of Time 3D was that 2011 as well? It reminds you of one of the 3DS Street Pass games. Cause yeah, I don't know. If they like re-ported it, I don't know. I mean, Jake, I also agree, but I'm also totally okay with them doing the remakes and the ports, to be honest. Considering that Skyward Sword, it's already 10 years old. So I'm totally okay getting it ported and slightly remade. I guess it's not quite a port, it's more with the new button configuration and stuff. I'm glad they acknowledged that there are no announcements for Breath of the Wild 2. I'm really glad that they announced that. And I don't know. I can't really blame them for not having more. And in a way, you know, I'm totally okay waiting a bit longer. Because they even delayed Breath of the Wild by like, what was it? Almost 2 years? About a year and a half, I think. Because in the initial reveal, they said 2015, and it came out in like March 2017. So, all in all... Yes, and they did bring Pyra and Mithra into Smash. I'm interested to see what they'll do with them. It looks cool, I don't know. I love more Xenoblade representation, to be honest. Was it to wait for the Switch? Here's the thing, I don't know. Yeah, sorry, I see what you mean, sorry. They may have pushed it back more to also release it on the Switch, yes. I think that was part of it, yeah. But yes, it was supposed to be, I think it was kind of like what they did with Twilight Princess, where Twilight Princess was released on the GameCube and the Wii because it was released at the end of the GameCube's life. And even though Legend of Zelda is a huge franchise, when it's so close to releasing the next gen console, like, why not, right? Okay, I'm gonna check in a couple minutes and see where we're at. Probably gonna be at 5 hearts, because every time I check, we're at 5 hearts. So I'll check at the 35-minute mark. And we'll see where we're at with the hearts. And all in all, I was really pleased with how Breath of the Wild turned out. I don't know, I really have like very, very little complaints. Yeah, especially because I think they're reusing assets as well. Yeah, it's tons of eggs, Pixel. Just like Rick. You have complaints. That's fine, Austin. I'll allow it. Okay, I have a couple complaints. But all in all, if we're talking about the game in its entirety, in terms of like atmosphere and all that kind of stuff, I like it a lot. Oh no! See, I haven't really been in the Persona franchise much. I feel really bad for the Metroid lovers. Because their game got pretty much canceled and now there's been like no announcements forever. I know, literally I just introduced myself to her too, so she's never met us before. We show up in her house while she's tinkering on her beautiful machines. And then we just start throwing eggs in her face. Whoops. Hey Velociraptor, how you doing? We're doing it's a lot of eggs. But yeah, Anne is chill. Anne is chill. How did I get in the house? Jake, it's not really a house. The storefront is actually... The storefront is there. And then it's just that the storefront opens up into the back area. Because other M is bad. I've never played it. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. I mean, yeah, Jake. I think it's a bit of a different vibe just because it is a small town. So it's probably like, you know, everyone knows everyone except this character. He's new. But yeah. And we'll do one more, and then I'm going to see where her affection is at. And we'll go from there. I don't think we're quite there yet, but I just want to have a meter on it. Okay, we're at 6. So we need to get to 8, so we're really close. We'll go until maybe, we'll go for another few minutes and keep checking up on it. It definitely is going to be a bit slower than the other bachelors and bachelorettes we've been doing, just because we're doing a liked item, but it is still going quite fast. I know, we are getting there. It's good. It's great. And if she already has the 6, that means that she's well on her way to 7 already. Like, I doubt I looked right as it, like, ticked over to the 6. So I'll, oops. Well, now that I'm here, still in the 6, somehow I opened the menu. Hey, Lou, how you doing? Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I've been trying to do the duping or do the gifting with my left hand, just so I don't injure my right hand more. I'll switch off. You're kind of groggy one of those days, eh? I've been kind of like that too. I think because the weather's kind of been a little bit weird lately. I think there's just like lots of pressure systems coming through, and like I've been so freaking tired. Hi, Gerb Gerb. How you doing? So good to see you, and I hope work is going well. Yeah, rip to you. Congratulations on, I think you're at 150 now, hey? I hope you're well as well. But yeah, Lou, I get really like pressure sensitive with like headaches and stuff when it comes to like the weather changing and all that. And like I've had so much coffee. I've slept like, I had like 7 or 8 hours of sleep last night, and I just woke up and all day I've just been like, whoa. And I have to go into the office tomorrow, so it's gonna be a day. But it's okay. Thanks, Scurbs. I'm really excited. I'm like, this is not the most riveting category by any means, but we found that we can actually spam affection with all these characters, so it's way faster. It's definitely not exciting, but it gives me so much time to chat with people. And we've actually been able to lower almost every single one of the bachelors and bachelorettes. The only downside is there's 20 of them. And they're all about 45 to an hour long, so it's a commitment. I probably won't alter my Jamie marriage one quite yet though, because we cannot affection spam Jamie, so... Okay, I'm gonna check. Okay, we're at 7, we're really close. Yeah, exactly! So we have Desert, who's one of our mods. There's 20 of them, I know, it's brutal. And there's different strategies for all of them, and there's like a lot to think about, because sometimes if they're not in the town, you need to know exactly how to trigger them to come into town, and you need to figure out what they love, and you need to decide if it's the fastest thing to give to them or not. Oh my gosh. So it's very, there's like, movement is not a thing in this speedrun, like barely. It's more RNG related stuff and remembering exactly how this town works, especially because there is so much misinformation online. There is an unbelievable amount of misinformation because, for example, when it comes to knowing how to unlock people, people will have shipped a bunch of stuff, people will have done a bunch of activities and stuff, so when they get someone triggered into their town, they're like, okay, well, I did this and I did this and I did this, so this must be how you unlock them. But meanwhile, what people are not doing is, and this isn't the speedrun community, this is more just like casual enthusiasts, they're not trying to figure out the lowest possible amount of things you need to give to get the person in the town and all that. So they'll say, like, for example, I shipped 50 flowers, so I think it's 50 flowers to get like Lila into town. But really, it's 30. So stuff like that, for example, where you just get a bit of a discrepancy between how much you actually need. Basil's unlocked with both, Jake. Trust me, I know what the wiki says and I know what I've tested. flowers do work, but we rarely do flowers because, yeah, but more so, exactly, that's just it. And, oh, I just need to reglitch my money. There's a lot of instances where, yeah, there's some interesting things. I would say as a general rule, and that's something I'm working on personally right now, is if you have any questions about requirements and stuff, definitely check with one of us in the speedrun Discord, because I would say we have the most accurate information. A lot of us have tested the actual things for like how to get people into the town and that kind of stuff. We're still learning because there is just like way too much to know. Way too much to know. You wish you had instant money IRL, I know, right? Oh, I know. So I'm gonna move my well today because that is something I do have to do since I moved on to the river plot. The ocean plot would have worked better in this instance, but I didn't do it because generally the green herb is pretty far away. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the pot, I'm gonna throw that there, and then I need to cook some herbal tea because we're becoming friends with Kurt. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm just gonna shuffle my inventory around a little bit. There is something I forgot to do, but I'm gonna do that. I'll do that today since I forgot to do it earlier. Rip me, that's fine. I'll shuffle my stuff around and I'll get it done. I just have such a bad time remembering to do this since it's not something I typically do. I'll keep the egg because it's fine. I'm just gonna throw these in here just to get that done. I'm gonna save just in case the dupe goes poorly. And then we'll do this because I'll need all my money again. Oh no, I'm too close to the door. That's fine. We'll get the cutscene and then I'll save, and then just in case I do have to reload if I run out of seeds, this will pop me back in the house, in fact. So I can save again once I get her note, and then I don't have to go through this cutscene again, just in case I reload. So I am gonna grab this. Now I've got clay, so that's good. Clay is really handy for other things in the game, but we like never use it in runs. It's really important for like Saibara and stuff like that, who's sort of, he makes fun pots and stuff like that. We don't really care about Saibara in our run at all. So I'm just gonna swap that out. I'm gonna save just so I have the note. I know, the characters yell some fun stuff sometimes, so I'm just gonna do it back here. Not quite. Oh, I'm having really bad luck with my second dupes lately. Alright, so now I have my seeds again. I think I didn't have any more in there, so I'm just gonna have to go with these and hope that it works out. Sometimes configuration is a bit rough, so hopefully this one works. I'm a little bit stressed about it. I'm gonna try with this one again as well. I'm just gonna have to throw this first one because you can only do it with single piles of seeds. For some reason, I need to get my dog out of the way. For some reason, and we don't totally know why, there. Some configurations just don't work as well as others. Don't know why. Like I'll have my inventory organized one way and then it's just, it'll let me do something one day and then the other time it just doesn't, and I don't know why. Go configure. Wow. So now all I have to do is get Kurt's affection up in order to build the bigger house. And then I'm also gonna use the money that I have to quickly relocate this well. Because in the river plot, the well is in the way of the level 3 house, so I've just gotta like chuck it in a corner here. And then I will also maybe just buy my lumber since I'm here. I'm gonna pass out in the store itself. So this will be enough lumber, and then I will pass out by smashing the ground aggressively. And Joe's just like, what the heck? I know. This is the ultimate speedrun tactic right here. Smash the floor. I know. They're gonna be grumpy at me. Lana, stop breaking my floor. One more, one more. Oh, we skipped it. Nice. Okay, so my watering hole will be moved, and then I just have to give, I think it's 2 more gifts. I gave him 2, so I can do 2 more. It's also raining, which means we're gonna miss Anne cutscene number 2, which is nice. And then the day after that is a festival, so I'm gonna have to skip that, and then I think a Monday. I know, it is flat on your face, yeah. I also showed this in the marathon, but you can pass out on anything. So you can pass out on a steak, you can pass out on your well. I kind of want to try passing out on a person at some point. I'm really curious what that would look like. I know. Ding dong, Lana's dead. Okay. Okay, so Alex is met, we're good. I'm gonna mash out because I don't want to collect the limitation note. I just want to have met Alex. Oh, okay, here we go. I'm really glad that it's not Dr. Pixel, frick. So they're here just to tell me we moved your well, that's it, awesome, come back. And we'll help you with some more stuff. Unfortunately, it is a bit of time loss just because we have to go through this cutscene, but then I'm gonna mash out of the door because I don't want to collect the limitation note at all. It's raining, so we do not get Anne's cutscene. Oh, it's actually Friday. Even better. That's actually even better, yeah. Doctor was Pog. So this will be my 3rd gift for Kurt. So I'll give him a gift, come back tomorrow. And then I'll build the house, skip the festival day, and then go back. Because I'll need to buy the bed as well. And then I'll go put it out and then break my glitch in the same day just so we don't miss too many days. Now, the only downside with Anne is we will have to wait. We will have to wait for 9 o'clock because she does not appear early at all. I've checked that. She does appear in the mine outside of hours sometimes, but she does not appear in the mine ever before 9 a.m. So regardless, we have to wait until 9 a.m. in order to give her the blue feather. So actually what I'm thinking is I'm gonna try to find her on the day I get the blue feather. I think that actually might be faster. So I'm gonna remodel my level 1 house into a level 3 house. Hopefully my money is still glitched, should be. Oh, I am not at 4 yet. Why? I swear I've gifted him 4 times. One more time. Okay. Uno más. I must have miscounted. Oh, I met him. That's the thing. I met him once. I'm gonna mash through the door because otherwise I'm going to get the lone wolf note. And then Anne will probably be outside if the weather's nice for her 2nd cutscene. Must be a cloudy day. Indeed it is. So it's Monday, which means that this will be my final gift. I'll build the house. I will not be able to come back tomorrow because the workshop is closed on Tuesdays, but I can get the bed on Wednesday, put it out. And then Thursday I can probably trigger the cutscene. So this might not quite be under 1 hour. So yeah, I think that was my 4th time entering the store, but on the first day I didn't give him a gift because I didn't have anything glitched yet. So that was my mistake. So now I can upgrade because he'll be at 1 heart. The house is a little weird on that plot as well. So I'm gonna go to bed because it's gonna be a couple days before they build that. And then I'll sleep through today because I can't get the bed today because the workshop is closed. So I'll sleep, we'll get it on Wednesday, we'll mash out because we don't want to get the lone wolf note. We'll probably, if it's nice weather, get Anne's 2nd cutscene, which is fine. If we don't get it now, we usually get it on the day we get the blue feather, typically. So now we have our bigger house. We'll just rearrange the furniture real quick. Real quick. And we'll go from there. All right. So we'll stick with this. And then we'll go straight to bed because we have nothing that we need to get done today. And boom. Okay, so now we'll mash out. That's probably her second cutscene. Indeed. Aren't you hungry? Yes. Oh, wow. Those must be her stewed vegetables or something, because I think that's one of her loved items. Okay. So I'm just gonna mash out just so I don't get the lone wolf note again. I know! Oh my gosh, seriously. Okay, so I'll tuck it away. It disappears because my inventory is glitched. So I'll go buy the large bed, and I'm actually gonna run back today, I think. Just so I don't have to sleep through another day. So I'll go into furniture, I'll grab the large bed, that's a bookshelf, and then I'm actually just gonna run back and put it out today so that I can maybe trigger the cutscene tomorrow morning, rather than sleep through 2 days. So I'm just gonna trot on back across the bridge. Bam. And then I'll unglitch myself as well before I go to bed, just so that if the cutscene triggers, we need to figure our lives out. Okay, so now to break the glitch, we save. Can you dupe it and give it back? At that point, there's no point, really, Jake, because we're only visiting her for 1 day. So technically, yes, but she only gives that at 6 hearts. So there's really no point, because we only want to get her in 1 day since we can only see her at 9 a.m. Oh, it's cloudy. Dicks. It needs to be sunny. Oh, rip my luck. I'm gonna try to mash out again just so I don't get the lone wolf note. As long as it's not raining. Oh my gosh, is it cloudy again? Meh. I just don't want this note. It's raining. I have to get it. I'm not going outside on rain. Why is my luck so bad? I literally just need sun. And I want to get it soon because otherwise it's gonna be Tuesday and then the store's closed. Thank you. Oh my gosh. All right, so this is Theodore's cutscene. Is this horse RNG part 2? No. It's not a run ruiner. But I can actually get the blue feather now. But yeah, and regardless, the time spent, yeah, getting the... Even if you got it early, I would say probably not. That wait until 9 o'clock is honestly, it's brutal. That's really the run killer right there. All right. So yeah, then for Gwen, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do turnips and cabbage. Because I'll need to water them both anyways. And I think that'll be our best bet. All right. Oh no, Mike. Hey, you're lucky if you don't have to wake up at 6 a.m., eh? All right, hopefully this goes okay. This is one where I just have to mash with my right arm, so it's a bit brutal, but it's only for a little bit, so we'll be okay. I am also not a 6 a.m. person. I love mornings. Oh, rip me. Yeah. Oh, dicks. Okay, good. When you were working midnight to 8 a.m.? Oh my gosh. We are climbing a mountain, Pixel. We're climbing a mountain to get a feather to give to our love. It's romantic. There you go. You usually wake up at 7. Yeah, for me, if it's a work day where I'm going in, I wake up around 7. It's a work day when I'm staying home, I usually wake up at 8. Seems reckless. What, you wouldn't climb a mountain for the person you wanted to marry? Oh my gosh. All right. So that is taken care of. We'll get our blue feather. You wouldn't even get on a bus for most people? Oh my gosh, Jay. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I'm thinking we'll be a little over an hour for this one just because we, or maybe, you know, I'm actually not going to do the wait. I'm not doing the wait. I'm going to run down the mountain because if it's going to open at 9, it's going to take me a hot minute to run down the mountain. So rather than go sleep, it still's probably going to be over the hour. But I'm not going to go right to bed because then it resets my timer and I have to wait anyways. So may as well just run like this. So this will be our blue feather note, and then we're gonna get our rock climbing note, and then bam! We've got all the notes that we are gonna need. And then we can run down to Anne and give her a nice pretty little gift. Lucky. Awesome. The real run killer is if she says no, yeah. So something interesting there that I just noticed is I was able to put away my blue feather before I got the note, and typically I try to frame perfect mash in order to sleep, but I've never been able to get it to work. But that actually kind of alerts me to the fact that maybe I can get into my menu before that. I've never been able to get it perfect, but I am the Eggman. I am Dr. Robotnik. So yeah, I'm just gonna trot down the mountain. It's gonna take a hot minute. And then we have to wait to see if the weather is good for tomorrow, because if it's bad weather, then we don't get the wedding. But generally, oh, I totally forgot to do that and that. Oh my gosh, I have no splits, guys. I literally got my first split and the last split. This is gonna be great. Is Anne the walrus? Sure. Okay, so we still have to wait until 9 a.m. for the shop to open. So we're gonna be a hot minute. Would I marry someone if they gave me 1,000,000 eggs? We'll see. Well, I'm not doing that, Jake, because that would be an hour of wasted time. I'm like relatively sure it's just like a haha, very funny, try again kind of one. Yeah. I'm not sure. Because there are some Harvest Moon games where it's like, if you say no, like it'll like bring you to the credits. Like bad ending type stuff. But, yeah, I don't know. Okay, now we go to bed. Yeah, I'm not sure, Jake. I mean, technically, yeah, I really don't know. I am very uncertain about that one. Okay, so we'll get through this. So pretty. I love Anne's dress because of the flowers. Is there a divorce percent in this game? I don't think you can get divorced in this game, Vixen. I'm like fairly confident you can't get divorced. Yeah, I think Anne's dress is probably one of my favorites because of the cute little flowers. All right, there you go. She does just want unlimited eggs, that's it. Yeah, you should see when you marry Bob, Pixel. He's so much taller than the main character that he kisses their forehead. Yeah, Vixen, they all do. So Kurt will wear just a different bandana. Joe wears a different bandana. Basil wears a different colored hat. Blue wears a different colored hat. Yeah, they all just wear slightly different variations of their hats, but they don't ever take it off. There you go. 44 minutes faster. I like that.